What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Wisco Madman coming at ya with another reaction video. If you guys haven't already, be sure to smash that like button down below, hit that sub, and flip them notifications over to all. Next one, we got Kennedy. Like JFK Kennedy? Maybe? I can only imagine, unless he's talking about RFK, but I doubt it, because I don't think he would. I don't know. Let's jump up in it.
Ooh. Hey, man, we're gonna call this one Kennedy, bro. I be feeling like a Kennedy sometimes, bro. Don't know who's aiming.
That's slick.
Sometimes I wonder, will the game even remember me? Just a man wanting to be an amenity. Never tried to be a star, lyrics clear to see.
You know, I just thought about it after he said that. Sometimes he feels like a Kennedy. And I'm going to be stepping real far saying this. But I ain't going to lie. Like, if you think about JFK and the way, like, the shit that he did for this country and the way, like, he tried to be. Like, the way I look at JFK is, like, he really tried to make this country better in many ways. And I'm not going to make this all politics to, like, reference a bunch of shit, but if you know what I'm talking about and agree, then you understand. But all the shit that he dealt with, and all the shit that he tried to improve, and all the shit that he tried to expose, and they assassinated his ass, like, straight the fuck up. Like, point being, look at the way churches. And I know I'm comparing, and I know I'll say it's like different calibers, obviously, because I mean it's an American president and probably one of the most iconic American presidents. So understand the comparison. But dude, straight up, like, church kind of live in the same, I guess, principles, maybe. At least from what I understand, that Kennedy's principles were. And I respect the fuck out of that. Like, that is, like, feeling like Kennedy, that's a, obviously you have every right to say it, right? Because you're not saying you are or you think you're like Kennedy. You're saying that's what you feel, which you have every right to feel, whatever. So I'm going to step out and say, like, dude, if I were to compare you two, I can see some of the similarities, especially in principle and character. So that, I like that reference. I like that way of looking at shit.
I don't know, will the game even remember me? Just a man wanting to be an amenity. Never tried to be a star, lyrics clear to see. Only hoping that it turns into a trilogy. I'm multiplying my kinfolks, but it seems they never seen me. Time slipping, but my words still living for infinity. Itchy of the aim of the people sitting next to me got me feeling like I was born a Kennedy. I developed to be weary of umbrellas, antebellum signals waving through my Chevrolet antenna. Everybody got agendas, some good but some malicious. Me 2 times, yeah, that's one that you ain't finessing unless you dying for a message. I'm pretending when I listen, can't discuss suspense with suspicion, intentions when you're standing in my vision. Got a diagram that's snitching, people wonder why my life is the wildest of motion pictures. 2 people in the frame, but got 30 people calling, nicknaming me Big Money. 10-4 that told me 10 they see and they want it. Conversation, empty envelopes, if I sign it they take it and sell it, cause to them it's only worthless. Sometimes I wonder, will the game even remember me? Just a man wanting to be an amenity.
I guess, and you always focus so much on legacy church. You really do. And I know that's very important to you, but what one thing that I can say here is you are already legendary within this genre. I can't speak to you being Elvis or you being Johnny Cash or these ones that are just synonymous with the history of music. I think if more people were to hear you, because that's unfortunately the level of success measurement that we have within music. I mean, or anything for that matter. It's how many people you impact, not necessarily what I find more important, like how deeply you impact people. Because I gotta look at a lot of mainstream, like, iconic artists, and it's like, okay, did those guys actually, like, flat the fuck out change things in your life, or did they provide a soundtrack? You know, it's one thing to provide a soundtrack, something you can jam out to. It's a whole nother thing to have concepts and lyricism and so much shit that makes you think and so much shit that makes you look at stuff from a different perspective. And that's the part, like, truly what I refer to as legendary with Church here. Is there's just so much impact he can actually have on people's life based on the lyricism that he puts together and the things that he even does, like, you know, for fans and you know, just how genuine he is, we talked about earlier. But, dude, legendary to me, the importance of legendary to me is what impact you have on people, not what fame you have. Fame and impact are two different things in my mind, truly. Because I think people are valuing the wrong thing in fame. Not Church. I think pretty well Church is on the same page as me with that. But I think the world would be a better place if we focus more on our actual impact on people and not necessarily how many people hear us. Yeah. That's the more people you can put a positive impact on, man. We'll jump back to it though.
Never tried to be a star, lyrics clear to see. Only hoping that it turns into a trilogy. I multiply my kinfolks, but it seems they never seen me. Time slipping, but my words still living for infinity. Itchy of the aim of the people sitting next to me got me feeling like I was born a Kennedy. Let's talk about art forms. Artists, y'all should do art more. Artistry and art is trying, it's the same with the suffix added on. That's why I'm such an add-on. Only thing I hate about the game is the time I gave the ones who can't add none. Everything they telling me, y'all cat, then they go hashtag Manhattan. No skyscraping, staying grounded to enjoy the view. If you look up enough, you begin to see the blue. And sadness, blue is everything between good and absolutely the baddest. And I say good to them, not trying to be my friend no more because it's madness. I'm a badass, and the devil making sure he ain't the one that I'm mad at. The road that I'm paving so gold, the haters dumping acid to tarnish my name, but I swapped it with classics. So by the time the road is over, they gon' make me shine more than a has-been. And I'll still be here, never being known, only as when a demo has been. Sometimes I wonder, will the game even remember me? Just a man wanting to be an amenity. Never tried to be a star, lyrics clear to see. Only hoping that it turns into a trilogy. I multiply my kinfolks, but it seems they never seen me. Time slipping, but my words still living for infinity. Itchy of the aim of the people sitting next to me got me feeling like I was born. Sometimes I wanna do the fancy, the magic still. Through the darkness and the tragic, cause right now I feel the lane I'm driving ain't got no sparkle and the lack of skill. Everybody wanna skip the best part, get straight to the crystal cup it spills.
I feel like he says sometimes I wonder if the fans still feel the... God, I gotta go back.
Yeah, the aim of the people sitting next to me got me feeling like I was born. Sometimes I wanna do the fancy, the magic still.
See the magic still. That's what I was going with. Okay. I just wanted to listen to this whole statement. That's why I didn't pause it right away. I can only speak for myself, obviously, but I feel pretty confident in saying that others will feel the same. Yes. To answer that, like, flat out, yes. There's no fucking question. I mean, just alone in the feedback in this album review, I think that's pretty clear for me. But I guess what I'm getting at is I can understand kind of maybe a good metaphor would be seeing the forest through the trees. Kind of seeing the bigger picture when you're dealing with so much bullshit, I guess, is what I would say. And I think you do an amazing job at focusing on the bigger picture and how you fucking stay so focused on goals. And dude, I ain't gonna lie, like when I get tore down in a lot of situations, the significance of one of the things you went through, one of the main things, I think you know which one I'm referencing, that you went through. And through that time, like, you didn't go AWOL. Like, how? I mean, sure, there was a point where I noticed a little bit of slowdown, but if you don't truly focus on you and knowing how fucking driven you are, like dropping 3 albums a year and shit, like how you, I don't know, maybe from the outside it just didn't seem like you stopped and maybe you did take a break, but fuck, dude. I'm impressed by it. I'm amazed by it because I know I would have been fucking distraught so fucking bad that nope, my ass would have went into my hole and disappeared because I almost didn't even keep going with YouTube 6 months ago. Not that I would have quit altogether, but I was that fucking close to saying fuck it. You know, like I'll drop videos and do reactions when I feel like it, but I'm not gonna keep on trying to stick to a schedule like I've been trying to do. And to watch you deal with way fucking worse. And from the outside, it didn't even seem like you considered slowing up. You just took it as fuel and kept on fucking pushing. All I'm getting at, impressed as hell. Impressed as hell. That is admirable. Extremely admirable, and I wish I could be that fucking strong.
Through the darkness and the tragic, cause right now I feel the lane I'm driving ain't got no sparkle and the lack of skill. Everybody wanna skip the best part, get straight to the crystal cup that spills. No silver spoon coming up like we did 100 records before we even got us some real spins. And that's some real shit. Ain't nobody need a real script. That's lyrics spoken with 2 fake lips. Progression, some chords, everybody come and plug this. So you can be no different, 200 people, same hit. But
Yo. Calling that the fuck out. Like, if you guys have seen that shit on YouTube videos or seen it anywhere, like, there's that part, like, we've spoken about Blueprint earlier. There is a key in music of this chord, this chord, this chord, this chord, in this order, whatever. There's certain things that are just known, that it's a formula. These notes together are catchy, are whatever, successful, you know, people enjoy that, whatever. And unfortunately, the music industry understanding that to the mainstream, if you start to pay attention, it's almost like every fucking song is following one of however many blueprints. It's like you can just start to put them in categories, and it's like, okay, they changed the words a little bit, but it's basically the same thing with a different octave or different, you know. In case people are wondering why, like, I don't like that kind of stuff, and I think I understand where church is coming from and a lot of people that don't like that shit, and why we like the independent lane is because this formulaic, to say it another way, not just formulaic, but, well, I'll use that. Having a formula, having a blueprint, having a map of what to do, exact chords and stuff, and then producing it like an assembly line. Like it's a factory reproducing thousands. That's just completely disingenuous. And music's more than that, man. Music is more than that. And music's my fucking life, dude. So, to me, to an extent, it's fucking insulting. I'm not saying that I don't listen to some of that stuff. Some of it still catches me, and even when I recognize it, I'm like, fuck, I actually like this, god damn it. You know, there's a few Hardy songs that are like that. I'm like, I bumped the fuck out of this, but I'm like, god damn it, it's so fucking formulaic. Anyway, the point is that, like, Genuine. Real or nothing, bro. But
ain't nobody need a real script. That's lyrics spoken with 2 fake lips. Progression, some chords, everybody come and plug this. So you can be no different, 200 people, same hit. But nobody write 1/4 of a song with a blue pen. Only thing that hurts is magic really hidden in a blues riff. Sometimes I wonder will the game even remember me? Just a man wanting to be anonymity. Tried to be a star, lyrics clear to see. Only hoping that one day it turns into a trilogy. Multiplying kin folks, but it seems like they never see me. Time slipping, but my word living for infinity. Sketchy of the aim, and people sitting next to me. Kinda makes me feel like I was born a Kennedy. Kinda makes me feel like I was born a Kennedy. Sketchy of the aim. People sitting next to me, next to me, next to me. Got me feeling like I was born a Kennedy. Kinda got me feeling like I was born a Kennedy, Kennedy, Kennedy. Oh, oh, oh.
I liked it, dude. I liked it. Like the legacy thing there. I think that was probably one of. It might not have been as hype as, you know, when I die I'm gonna be a fucking legend. Sorry, I had to rethink that for a second. I've said it so many times. But it may not be as hype as that, but metaphorically, like it was on point. Like I love. Maybe not even metaphorically might not be the right term, but the referencing the Kennedy and feeling like a Kennedy and stuff like that. That on fucking point with the legendary status shit, man. The making an impact on the world. You know, no matter how small that chunk may be considered. You know, let's just say YouTube numbers 3 million or something. It's still 3 million spread across the whole world. And that's, to me, that's saying something. That's saying something. To add a little bit to the assembly line way of things, a few things that my mind traveled off on that we'll quickly summarize and move to the outro. I think so. A lot of lefty, progressive, extremist people get mad at capitalism, and that's where they push this socialism stuff. But hear me out. I'm not against capitalism. I'm very pro-capitalism. And in relation to the music industry, I think it's just another example of greed and the concept of maximizing profit that they've even come up with, fine-tune the production of music to maximize profit, not to maximize impact, but profit above all else. So they're just trying to pump and pump and pump out this music and pump out the next artist, the next artist, the next artist. It's all the fucking same. Like, maybe not the exact same, maybe not everybody's Taylor Swift, but similars. They got this formula going, and they're just trying to pump and pump and pump, and throw as much shit out there as they can, that people go, oh, this is good. Well, it's the same as the next one. The point is, music is more genuine than that, and I think this comes to a bigger head of problem within capitalism, the greed and maximizing profit, that it is the exact issue, you know? It absolutely is the fucking issue.
If you guys like that reaction video, please be sure to smash that like button down below. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Be sure to check out the artist page down in the description below, as well as my socials. It's in the link down below as well. Appreciate y'all being here. I really do. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.